playoff hunt time, and NDSU wasn't a lock heading into Saturday's game against Western Illinois. And with every game in the Missouri Valley feeling like a playoff game, the Bison couldn't take the day off. NDSU led 38-0 at halftime, en route to a 59-7 victory. The Bison racked up over 500 yards of total offense for the second straight week. Elsewhere in the Valley, South Dakota State beat Illinois State 25-20. That means NDSU is now tied for first in the Missouri Valley with 2 games left. The Bison travel to 5-4 Youngstown State this Saturday. Kickoff is at 1 p.m. They say kickers are the least needed position in football. The Minnesota Vikings couldn't disagree more. After winning last week's game against the Bears with a field goal as time expired, the Vikings would have to rely on solid kicking again to beat the St. Louis Rams. This one would go into overtime after the Rams kicker tied the game with a 53-yard field goal with 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Then in OT, Blair Walsh won the game for the Vikings again with a 40-yard kick. The Vikings improved to 6-2 and are now tied with the Green Bay Packers for first in the NFC North. Quarterback Teddy Bridgewater had to leave the game and is being evaluated for a concussion after an elbow to the head by Rams safety LaMarcus Joyner. Wednesday marks Veterans Day, and NDSU honored those fallen a little early. Members of NDSU Army and Air Force, ROTC, and other community members gathered this morning to perform a flag-raising ceremony. The ceremony took place outside the Union. During the event, an absentee roll call of fallen NDSU students was read. American Legion Post No. 2 Commander Chris Hansen served as guest speaker at the event. Wednesday, NDSU ROTC members are scheduled to conduct a Veterans Day vigil from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Alumni Center. UND is narrowing their choices for their athletic nickname. The choices now are between the Fighting Hawks and the Rough Riders. With the desire to receive a majority vote, UND Vice President Susan Walton decided to have this final round. The final vote will begin on November 12th at noon and end at midnight of November 16th. The decision of the nickname will be finalized later that weekend. Now let's take a look at your weather, brought to you by MapBus. Today, the skies are looking very sunny with a high of 57, but going into Wednesday on Veterans Day, we see a chance of rain, as well as Thursday, there is a slight chance of snow. But into the rest of the weekend, we see sunny skies with a high of 40s. This has been an SUTV News Update brought to you by the NDSU Bookstore.